how's it going, Titans fans? Titan Uprising here. Thanks for tuning in. So, guys, roster cuts today. We're down to 53 men on the roster. We cut about 30 players. I'll get into the list of players that were cut. I'll go over the depth charts, which you guys know I'm going to use our lads because I love them for the depth chart. And then to start off, though, guys, we have a kicker. We finally have a kicker. And I did call this, by the way. I did say keep an eye on Nick Folk for the Patriots. I mean, they didn't use him, but, you know, that was a guy that I think we had our eyes set on, and we knew we were going to make a move. The phones, I guess, were ringing all over the place today with Tennessee making phone calls about kickers. I don't know who else they inquired about as of yet, because there were a lot of kicker moves today. It was a frenzy. There was like 4 or 5 kickers that moved around. It was absolutely nuts. And I'm like, all right, Tennessee's, we're coming up here, we're coming up, and then we got Nick Folk, and I'm happy about this. I really am. All we did was we traded a 2025 7th round pick for Nick Folk. I mean, come on, that's awesome. And am I excited about this? Hell yeah, I'm excited about this because we have not had a kicker for years. So anybody that downplays this and says, we could, you know, there could be a better kicker out there. Nick Folk isn't like a sexy kicker or anything like that. Get out of here. Just stop trying to be so negative. He's a solid kicker. He's better than we've had in the past. He's a lot better than Fat Randy. If you guys remember correctly, how did we lose, besides blowing a lead, but how did we lose the game against the Giants week 1 of last year? Randy Bullock missed the kick. Yeah. Have you guys noticed over the past few years, if it's a 54-yard field goal or even 56, and it's like, you know, 4th and 6, we punt? Or we go for it if it's 4th and 3 or something around those lines? That means we are not confident in our kicker. I mean, I'm happy about this. He went 32 of 37 last year, and for an 86.5 completion percentage, and for kicks over 50 yards, he was 4 for 5. I'm happy with that. It's better than what we've been having at the kicking position. We haven't had a reliable kicker, especially one that can make a kick over 50 yards. And guys, I'm happy about this. We didn't give up much draft compensation. A 2025 7th round pick. Sign me up. I'd do it again. But, you know, we do have some surprises, by the way, with the who we kept. We have, and I don't remember this being this high, we have 5 undrafted rookie players on our team. 5 undrafted free agents. That's nuts. Maybe we hit some gems, guys. Maybe we did. You know, I'm going to get into the offense first here. I'm going to pull up the depth chart from our lads. And let's get into it here. I'm happy that we have Kareem Jackson on here. He earned a roster spot, the wide receiver position. He was super productive in preseason, and he looks to be the Titans' kick and punt returner, maybe until Kyle Phillips comes back. And, you know, Phillips had fumbling issues last year, and maybe we keep Kareem Jackson out there. I'm okay with that. I think he beat out Mason Kinsey. I think that's who he beat out. And that sucks because Mason Kinsey got cut today, but I'm happy with that because we needed to upgrade over him. But what sucks for Mason Kinsey is he got cut today, and it's his birthday. Sorry, buddy. That sucks. Now, Hassan Haskins gets a running back here. He was placed on commissioner exempt list, and I think his time with the Titans is over. Wasn't productive, and he has the off-the-field issues, and I think he's gone. Chestnut here, very much so, earned the RB3 role, and obviously Tyjae Spears here is the RB2. Now, it was nice here to see Jalen Duncan make a team, and I'm happy about that. He has all the tools, but he's a developmental prospect. If we would have cut this guy just to try and get him back on the practice squad, he would have been stolen, guaranteed. And then we have some surprising news here that Dylan Raduns, I never know how to pronounce that. I think it's Raduns. He's being activated, guys. That's awesome. He must be further along in his injury recovery than we know, obviously, and he could perhaps fill in for right tackle over Hubbard. He could even start. Who knows if he starts over MPF maybe. I just want this guy to pan out. He's a 2nd round pick for us. I want to see this guy land somewhere on the offensive line. You know, it's a high pick to have. Even if he slots in at guard somewhere, let's hope this guy pans out. We want the best 5 guys we can have out there. Obviously, you can see wide receiver. We'll go back to that real quick. Colton Dowell made it. All of our draft picks this year made the team, which is awesome. It's just crazy how when I used to share this depth chart, it was full. Now it's down to 53. It's crazy. But, not any, obviously we're carrying 3 running backs here. Or sorry, 3 running backs and then 3 quarterbacks. We had a feeling that we were going to keep Tannehill, Willis, and Levis. I mean, Colton Dowell, like I said, I'm happy he made it. The receivers are kind of what I thought they would be. Colton Dowell, Kareem Jackson. I thought maybe Mason Kinsey, like I said, but he got cut. The line is kind of what I expected it to be. Tight end. I would like us to see if we can maybe upgrade at tight end. Our tight end room isn't exactly strong. Josh Wiley, he's been kind of struggling, but I think he's got the tools. He really does. And then Wesco's more of a blocker. But I'm happy with looking at this squad overall. I am happy with it. I think this is going to be a better offense. Now the part that worries me is the offensive line. Let's hope that we can. Let's hope that we can hold up on the right side. Something I did find interesting was that they have Brunskill at right tackle and Redunds at right guard. I could see that happening. I really could. That's very possible. It'd be an interesting switch if that happened. I've been saying since last year that I think Redunds is more of a guard than he is a tackle. So we will see about that. If that's the way that pans out and that gives us the best 5 out there, I am all for it, guys. Now let's get into the defense. I'll pop the depth chart up here for the defense on you, or for you guys, I should say. Now for the defense, I'm just going to go over some quick, guys that I was interested in and guys that some shocks for me, I should say. Now, first off, I love seeing Caleb Murphy make it. This guy was just a menace on defense in the preseason. He's going to be a great depth piece for us, rushing the quarterback, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, just look at this depth chart here with him on there. I mean, we have Harold Landry coming off the edge, Arden Key coming off the edge, Weaver is a backup, Murphy, like we just mentioned, and then you have Tier Tart, Danico Autry, Jeffrey Simmons, Naquan Jones, Jaden Peavy. Man, that's filthy. This defenses better be scared. Absolutely terrified of this team. Or sorry, offenses should be scared of this defense, I should say. Sorry about that. Now, I was shocked that Chance Campbell did not make the team. I made a video on this guy, guys. I thought he was going to make the team. I was excited for him. He's going to be a practice squad guy. Maybe he makes the team next year. Maybe, he improves some more. But I was shocked to see Chance Campbell not make the team. And I was also shocked to see Otis Reese make the team. And it looks to me like Otis Reese beat him out because that's where I would have had Chance Campbell as our 5th inside linebacker slotted. And, he's not there. And, I think we bring him back, and I think we bring him back as a practice squad player, and hopefully he can improve and get better. Another shock for me here was Anthony Kendall, undrafted corner, and it seems like he beat out fellow rookie undrafted corner, Garor, who I thought was going to make the team. And man, was I wrong on that one too? I guess I misplaced two defenders on defense for this one. I was shocked by that too. I really was. I thought Garor was going to make this team, and he did not. Now, if you look at the corners here, I'm happy with the corners. I think they showed a lot more promise in the preseasons. They showed me some stuff that I was very happy to see. And I think there's tight coverage. I was really impressed with Sean Murphy-Bunting. I was really impressed with Christian Fulton out there. I think this secondary could end up surprising us this year. I really do. I'm excited for this secondary, actually, and I never thought I was going to say that, to be honest with you. Even McCreary here is the nickel back there. And then we also have Matthew Jackson there, I should say, another undrafted guy that he is free safety. And, you know, I thought he would make it. You know, we don't exactly have the greatest depth at safety. Hopefully Byard and Hooker are here all year. And then we obviously have Caleb Farley, who is a reserve, and that's not shown. And that, you know, if you guys haven't heard about his home blowing up and his father passing, you know, prayers go out to him, and that sucks. That's. I hope we do not cut him just for that. If we were going to keep him on the team, guys, it's more than just football. But getting back to Kendall here, Anthony Kendall, I think what really got him to beat out Garor here was that I think he showed some great ability on special teams, and I think that's what got him. I think that's what got him the job. I do think Garor will end up on the practice squad. Like I said, I'm still really shocked by that one. I can't believe I got that one wrong, man. He was just all over the place, and great practice squad guys, or great practice squad guy to have. Now, if you look at our inside linebackers there, you know, Reese obviously is 5. You have you have Aziz Al-Shair, Jack Gibbons, Luke Gifford, Monty Rice, and Otis Reese. Luke Gifford is that stud special teams linebacker that came from Dallas. I'm happy. This defense is loaded, guys. We are actually pretty deep at inside linebacker, believe it or not. I think just Aziz coming over here and man, I think him being the presence that he's going to be this year just gives us that extra depth. And Gibbons, Dr. Gibby, I'm excited to see him this year, for him to come in and make a case to be the second inside linebacker. Man, I'm excited for that, or for him, I really am. And we'll get into some of the cuts here, and I'm not going to pop that up on the screen. But defensive tackle, Shaheem Carter. Defensive lineman, Trevin Coley. Defensive tackle, Michael Drumfor. Trayshawn Harrison, wide receiver. You know, I thought he might have a chance to catch or to make the roster too. He did not. Defensive line, Jaleel Johnson. Safety, Tyreek Jones. Defensive lineman, TK McLendon. Linebacker, Ben Neiman. I was shocked that Neiman got cut as well. I thought he might make it. You know, I shouldn't say shocked, but I thought he had a shot to make it. I mean, we did bring him in off this offseason, and he got cut. Outside linebacker, Thomas Rush. The defensive back, Eric Garor. You know, and I am shocked by that one. I really am. Defensive back, Stephen Jones Jr. Defensive lineman, outside linebacker, Sam Okoye-Nonu. Linebacker, Chance Campbell. Like I said, I am shocked with that one. Tight end, Thomas Aduke Goya. Wide receiver, Mason Kinsey. Tight end, Kevin Rader. Running back, Jaquez Patrick. And guys, he did great. Patrick did, but he was just a training camp body. Kicker, Michael Badgley. Very short stint. Defensive back, Alonzo Davis. Wide receiver, Gavin Holmes. Offensive lineman, Zach Johnson. Offensive lineman, Jimmy Murray. Tight end, Justin Rigg. Defensive back, Armani Marsh. Defensive lineman, Kyle Pecco. Wide receiver, Reggie Roberson. Offensive lineman, these 4 guys here are all offensive linemen coming off here. John Ojokwu, Justin Ruse, Andrew Rupkich, John Liglu, and then wide receiver, Racy McMath. And guys, I am actually kind of shocked with Racy McMath. I was wondering how long that experiment would last, and I guess it's over. I think he's going to go to practice squad. I think the days of us being excited for Racy McMath or thinking that he might be able to be a significant contributor to the Tennessee Titans, I think those days are over. I think, and it's nice to see everybody or us turning the page on certain players here, because I don't know how much of that had to play with J-Rob maybe. But, you know, some of these players here, we're starting to, you know, get past them. They're not producing. They're not putting numbers up. You got to get rid of them, guys. You got to upgrade. You got to get better. But let me know what you guys think down below. Are you guys surprised by any of the cuts? Is there anybody that you wish would have made the team? Was there a fan favorite for you guys that you wish you would have seen? Let me know. Comment down below. We'll talk soon, everybody, and tighten up.